Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and finish up, okay? There's something wrong going on YouTube. Just know that YouTube just did a lot of updates. There's something about the screen share too, where YouTube gets into your computer on another level. So now there's something about like, oh, let's go see if we can get into the computer again by playing in YouTube because that screen share thing was given to people by the feds, and the feds have to continuously make sure that that coding is not like in anybody's IDE and things like that. The feds have tapped every VPN and every IDE because they got into one person's computer, hacking my computer. Some stupid ass Polish man tried to do love spells on me, and it blew the fuck up. So just know that I'm going to be doing another coding tutorial. So I think let's just code. Hey, dude, let's code. Yeah, yeah, I'm a brother. That's how they talk to each other, and you're fucking stupid. Yeah, Benjamin Banneker, he was like the first high priest of like physics, like a not the first, but like a real high priest of physics. And he created the clock, which means that he knew something about like tangential like rotations, things like that. Yeah, because for you to like make a clock that's still going and it's actually accurate, then you built the almanac. Yeah, I know you weren't doing any sex rituals. How the fuck did this happen? Right. Yeah, there's an update about that. Y'all at the company. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Federal agents, I'm filtering out messages. Black bitch this, you nigger this, somebody screaming in Chinese and whatever the fuck. Somebody getting their ass whooped because why do I keep on hearing this? Um, yeah, write this down. What you're about to say or something. He's typing it. Okay. He's typing, "Hi, Daisy. I wanted to know what this is. The coast, the sin, the tan." Oh, it's just basically like how they are playing with like they play with like a line and then they play with like from one point to another point. And that's like I believe that's the hypotenuse. And then they play with like another angle, and it's just basically saying like I am going to activate you basically. So Pythagoras, if you look at what he was talking about, Pythagoras was basically being able to talk about. He was talking about being able to like use math to invoke portals to play with magic. So one of the things that when you're talking about mathematics and stuff like that, yeah, because how are you like doing these different like calculations on the computer that are then changing the chemistry of your chemicals, changing the geometry of your chemicals that are then allowing those chemicals to react with like the spirals, react with thermodynamics, and get you jet propulsion and things like that. It's a type of spell work from space, and these companies that run all that they know. So now some of you guys are like, "Oh yeah, I wanted to open a space company, but this and this and that, we just couldn't get supply because mother she said that they must not." So your farm is getting raided. Hella shit is going on. People are causing chaos for you. You can't start like your business. So that's like one of the things that's going on, but that's broken now because we own Euclidean spaces. Okay. So now also there's something about distributive properties too. Some of you guys saw the video about the stepwise functions in the calculator are broken. There's Omni calculator for chemistry, and that's broken too. So let's go ahead and let's code. Right? No, done. Just hold on. Let me give a message. Yeah, you download those documents, they tap your computer, they play. And I noticed it that there was like a few Russian colleges like, hey, I'm using this book and I was like reading this book and studying it. All of a sudden, it's online for free. Over 1,700 page book. I think it's like 1,700 pages, or maybe like 1,000 pages or something like that. And now it's online for free, and it's a Russian college. I said, oh, this is a big setup, and that's when I got the alert for a few other books. Also, it's this one. Here, let me try to show you. I accept the Akasha to show you this and play with your eyes. Okay, the Akasha said it's accepted because you are doing a labor and it's going to help them. Okay. Okay, I accept the Akasha to speak into this man's ear. Hi, I don't want you to download that. They're going to get into your computer. You're a federal agent. That's how they hack your computers. because you were finding different books online and you went to this like freecomputerbooks.com and that's how they were playing. Oh, we're gonna find our guys. This is how that we do it. And this is why all the coding information on the internet is like all shattered and fucked up and things like that on purpose. Okay, so they're basically talking about like opening up spaces in space, and that by opening up those spaces in space, that they can like carry certain frequencies and things like that, then that can then translate through a vector onto the planet, which is numbers and the binary reality, and then you can go ahead and then put that into another conduit. So they're basically teaching us like witchcraft, but they're calling it math and science. So let's go ahead and do a coding tutorial. Let's code. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna open a portal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Before let me I do that, let me go ahead and just open up the agenda. We're gonna throw up an Odinani for Euclidean spaces. Some of you guys have heard about like the Odinani video that I sent around the Nigerian community. It's for the Igbo community. If you are not Igbo, do not step your hand in that. Well, yeah, slavery. So I know I'm Igbo. No, you're not. You are a whore from space. You were never in Africa. This is your first time on the planet. Reparations is done for. Thank you. Odinani for Euclidean spaces. So then we're gonna also have Odinani for a substance takeover. So like, math runs bad like number sequences. That's why we have the signed integers, like, the negative number space, but that's tied to like a bad sequence space. So they took that over and it shut down our computer. So all the different hacking tech got broken. Now you see my channel. Now you see why the Department of Homeland Security, the head of chemical safety, is contacting me. Okay, because they know what the fuck is about to go down. Odinani for substance takeover. And then I'm gonna have a Spiral Works for new servers. Okay, and then I have like this belongs to Ermias and a few other high priests that passed away because like how they targeted their body. So you mean to tell me that you targeted me for thousands of years so that you can play with my crystal body in a grave? Like, oh, well, we just thought if you decompose and we'll be able to use you as a chemical server. So you mean to tell me that that's why there's a bunch of like murders in our hood and shit like that planned and the feds plan it? And then they run goofy bitches to, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be one of them, right? Be careful because they are getting hit. Solar Works for new servers. And then my brother Amias. And then for new electricity, my sister Aliyah. She owns electricity because of the way in which they destabilized the statistics on the engine on the plane that she was in and caused it to crash, Aliyah. Okay. Yeah, and they didn't do any sex rituals either. I don't think this mother thing is working. Okay. That's the perfect thing for white people to come and play with me. And you're playing with dirty bitches like that look like Desiree in space that are Desiree. Let me show you like what I mean. Ooh. Yeah, because you've never spoke any other language but English. Why are you speaking English and you're in space? That's a broken language. Even I know that. Karma the woman. The Folio situation is gonna for the streets. Yeah, but there's some shit with that, and it's gonna light Florida on fire. That will come up later. Folio, that has something to do with virtual reality and playing games with Drake and fentanyl. Somebody just needed to know for their hood real quick. Okay. The computer is running a little bit slow because here we go. Yeah, there's like 3 people trying to get into my computer and it's like giving them error messages. But as they're doing it, there's a federal agent that's in the back end of YouTube because they had to let them have access to it. And he's capturing all of their like IP addresses, MAC addresses. One's using a VPN, but the VPN, we have access to that too. So it's this company. Did you hear me? I just said it. Okay, cool. So, oh, this is the female that fed all of Oakland period blood because she thought that she was Aleister Crowley and that she was supposed to be feeding people the blood of the sacred whore. And that's how she's supposed to get spiritual powers, by feeding people period blood. And now Oakland is on fucking fire with chaos. Right. And like that 24/7. Don't brush your hair. Don't wash your ass. Okay, I see. And she was telling people that like that we look alike and that I stole her face in space. Because she's been 5250 twice and does sex work. These are the hoes talking to the ears of white men to play games like that. You must do this to Daisy because she stole your spiritual powers. And then some of these hoes got their hand to go play games with spy magic and they started playing like that. Okay, so now I see how this got out of control. Okay. Let the insanity commence. I think that it should keep on going because you clearly see what's going on. Here. Let me go ahead and share like this. Okay. This is okay. Zoom, yeah. We're gonna do this with the Odinami. Okay, that's that, and then that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. Ziki waziagiri gitu sana ziki di watako sana zagiri wazira na ziki zigari yo sa sagiri so zai songs in space. Ziani no wazi why ziari go on ziai. Because the Z is not necessarily like a Z, it's a specific symbol when you put it in like a specific formation. Okay, good. None of this you got from any host in space, but you've seen it break your computer. Well, this is what we promised you. How are you going to promise him something that you don't have? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done this with the pale one because we're getting exposed. Okay, great. Good. So we've given you new anatomy, new forces of physics. The computer got shut down in certain places. Good. There's been 3 phone calls to China. Okay, great. 2 text messages to Poland, 5 messages to Russia, 3 to the UK, 1 to Australia to Max Al-Hurani. Max Al-Hurani. Oh, he works with Gavin Newsom, them hacking computers. Oh, Daisy, you have an address in Christchurch. Because he paid you on PayPal being that stupid. Whoa. Like I said, I entered into the portal and voila, he asked me, am I ready to be a prophet? And I said, yes. What are you talking about? Zaire. Yeah, I love nonsense. I don't think to know. So yeah, why, and this is like going to be to 888. Why, and the number sequence is going to be Y090. Okay, so we're going to put down Odinani for Euclidean spaces. Let's go ahead and run into this baby. So I'm going to go ahead and need this website symbol. Okay, yeah. For the next, there's going to be a need for you guys to have like a sting operation. Anytime Daisy gets online, they all rush to go get online and start playing in the chat group. So let's get on YouTube, the back end, and start snatching up all of their IP addresses and shit like that because they're playing in the chat and shit like that. Because you guys noticed that there's a bunch of white people and shit like that commenting in her chat on a black woman's channel that was of YouTube. of tarot and things like that. And all of a sudden, it's saying that Daisy's only getting like 2 or 3 like views in the chat. But I just wanted to show you guys in the last live stream, it says that there's only 6 people here. There were 113 people in the chat in the live stream. Because YouTube went to go put some algorithm on my computer, and it has something to do with Python and now C+ not being able to like do proper like calculations. Because once again, over pedophilia and child pornography, the world is being shattered. There's your experiment. And that's why all these souls are dying in space, and they're hiding and looking for them to attack me so they can go and use magic against the people that are looking for them. And why? He's sitting right here watching you. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring Guwazanai here. Here, demons. Good. So when you want to play, they'll remind you, no, sit down. You still have time. Calm down. There's still time. So Odinani is not actually the octagon. That's a different set of speech, but I'm going to need that for my brother. My sister Aliyah, I'm going to need a spiral. So let me just go ahead and get those now. And this website belongs to Your Son in Space, because we played with all these different kids and said, let's build a system of the binary, aka 0 and the 1, because we saw them playing with that in space to go ahead and make their video games. Okay, yeah, so there's nothing actually on this planet that you and a bunch of other people don't own, because we went to go and play with magic, trying to clone your aquatic being, trying to feed you nonsense in the dream state, starting a bunch of shit with space holes and category holes, and now you guys own everything. Okay, so now you need to tell me that a lot of the people that played with me in my life, played with my farm, played with my business, played with my phone, we actually own you in the Akasha. You own them. So I can give you any illness, any. I can bring any condition, any condition. Some of you guys are watching what I'm going through and you're like, why is this? Why is that? You guys have no idea. The bitch that casted the original spell to even start this, where I even had to take people to court, she's done for. Yeah, she was telling them, excuse me, it's important that you turn this off because I'm dying and I'm still talking to you, but I'm rotting and I'm dying. She got hit with such ratchet ass magic. It brought out several federations. Had this never happened with Guwazanai, Kwizu Junre, this war would have never happened with everyone's kids. Yeah, so now I'm just trying to, hide that there's a big ass war in space because we started this. Okay. Spirals, yeah, we're gonna need that. Odinani, nope. My sister Aliyah needs a spiral too. I need vectors. Okay, this one, no, it's not this one. This one, okay, there's a high priest that owns this because he was like one of the first high priests that got killed in the Biafra War because he was organizing the community. He's wondering if it's this one or other ones. Yeah, you never told us that by waging hella civil wars on them, that's how they own everything. It makes sense. Because we're in and out of Africa too, and no one has even farms or herbs. So we're not really growing that crop. We didn't tell them that our farm is not yielding because we're Yoruba and because we started the war. So now a bunch of Russians are in Africa thinking that, yeah, we're going to get this and get that for pharmacy. Oh yeah, fuck her. We have Africans and we have this. You're hella fucking backwards. You're racist towards young people. Oh no, I don't really want an African woman. I thought a white woman would be better. And you're willing to put your child in rituals because you are the people that started the war. Yikes. Oh, we just thought because they were colored that they would have like this. It's called pseudo proteins. Okay. Pseudo. Pseudo genes. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, like how they have pseudoscience. A pseudogene is a DNA sequence that resembles a gene but has been mutated into an inactive form over the course of evolution. And this is where people are going to find out, oh, bioinformatics is going to talk about how you're mentally ill and how you played in space. And that's why you have certain things going on in your DNA. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I was just looking for shit to go cloud chase at work. And that's why you're going to die. Hacking people's computers, starting shit. Fucking stupid. Yeah, we thought that we were going to take the creativity of the whole Black and brown creative community and go run off with it in Russia and shit like that. And we don't even know what we're saying. And we're trying to do performances and make music and we sound stupid. Well, she said that I was once brown. When were you brown? Okay? He's just laughing at the foolishness. He has somebody about to get hit badly playing. High Priest. He's laughing so hard. I'm gonna start this one. Spiral works. So we have the spirals at 1. We put it up to 888. That's good to stay in this this planet, this solar system, this galaxy. But then I'm gonna raise it up to another 888. And this is how, in the story that I read in the Quran, you go from stage 1 down to stage number 8. And he had to leave his body and get a new substance base. Okay, so now we have a spiral, and then that's up to 888. And now, yeah, I do like this. I'm gonna get the intelligence. No, I'm gonna get oh, so that's what we do. We're supposed to watch what you do and then print this out, hack your computer, and then feed it to children. Oh, okay. Once again, what you all started. Playing with fucking disgusting white people. Do you see me playing with white people? No. So why the fuck did you think that bringing them around me was gonna help you, or that I would enjoy that? Each one of these should be up to because they're gonna open a dimension on their own. Each one of them will be a portal. Okay. We have the spiral that it's gonna work with. And then this is gonna go zigri idwazini igri idizwizini zigri igri takutwaka sasia zagri dinwanini chiswashise zwaze ikri tutukwane ikwasia zigri igni dunwa zwanini zigri igri dutuswani swinini burwani israi equini sani is quini imi gweze zwani. There you go. That is not a real language. Why are you only speaking English? Why can I read Japanese like hieroglyphs, aka yokai? Why can I read actual hieroglyphs? Why do I know how to speak language? Yeah, plantations in space, they got a few of them. They make copies of all the plantations that these bitches created, and then they put them on them in space. So there's hella different planets in space where they just have a photocopy of the plantation as if it was like the 1800s or 1600s. And I can teleport this karmic there, and then I could put a spell on her to tie it to her body in the present. So wait, Nazi Germany, they have a bunch of planets. Whoa. And I'm going to get my ass taken there right now. And then there's going to be a spell put on me where I get tied to that body. So I'm experiencing Auschwitz. Like women. It's my German word for like, yeah, it's a great thing. Like stupid playing with me with love spells and talking about you're going to be starting a bunch of shit and like, well, we're going to be getting code. Code for what? To die? What are you talking about? That black and brown people should give up what because you're stupid and sticking your dick in your family? I don't care how you think it sounds. You sound goofy. Igri. Zwagini. Igri. Zwagini. Zagi. Wakizi, Wagwini, Iggy Ziggity, Dizani, Ziggy Quasi. They teach, that's how they teach the kids in school, like songs and things like that. I made up a song too in space, and all the kids love it. Put your love here, put your gun here, put Gragazagar gun here. Now Gragazagar gun's here. Because there's a high priest in space. He's like the king of death, and he let me teleport him to different places so he can see what was going on. I feel honored. So put your love here, put your gun here, put Gragazaga gun here. Yeah. The kids, they had like a festival and everything, and they were singing my song and playing my YouTube videos. Space, yeah, but it makes perfect sense because something had to be otherworldly for you to start slavery and for white people to be around here playing. Right. Okay, yeah. And they believe it because we're so abnormal. Thank you. And this is so egregious with this 37 file. Once again, Stop pulling this up because my whole hood, the side shows and the shootings, that's the point. Playing with Lakumisi, mainly the use of Lakumisi, which is a type of psychic magic made from powdering the bones of children. This is why Haiti and the Caribbean is in so much strife. His place of work was involved in this in another capacity by organizing their network to try and hide the complaints. I'm going to edit this because somebody went behind the scenes and edited it. How'd you get a DOJ complaint and it's 37? That's actually fucking delusional. Okay, GitHub, I see. Department of Justice, I see. This rabbit, I don't understand why that happened. Yeah, but the kidnapping tape, OPD, let's get started. We're going to do one right in front of the police station. Yeah, let's get started. I'm going to edit this a little bit. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, soon I'm not going to be with my mom or my sister, or there'll be other women and they'll want us. Yeah, we can go outside now because some of the women are, they're a problem. Yeah, they're with their dad too much. And like, you're supposed to be with me. Why is your dad calling me into the bed? Yeah, that's what happens too. Well, you want a husband? Well, he's going to have to go with me in the bed so I can test him. Let's see if he's a man for you. Okay, Papa. Okay, so white people are really, yeah, like starting hella unnecessary drama. And the great thing is that you keep on showing your hand.